No one looks to small crossover SUVs for distinctive style or grand times behind the wheel. These are vehicles that emphasize the utility in SUV and wring maximum space for people, pets and personal effects in a quest for daily driven competence. So how does the 2022 Mazda CX-5, with its tight rear quarters and skimpy cargo space, manage to rise near the top of the class? Simple. The CX-5 delivers joy to its driver. Not mere satisfaction for a job well done, but the same pleasure you might get from a small sport sedan and open highway, with the added benefit of room for supplies from the home improvement store. The CX-5's base 4-cylinder engine is a good introduction, but the car comes alive with its optional turbocharged counterpart. For 2022, the turbo engine gets a slight boost, up 6 horsepower from last year's model when filled with premium gas. The CX-5 has always deftly balanced ride comfort and responsive handling, but this year's minor suspension updates aim to reduce road noise and vibrations and tighten up control. Finally, subtle revisions to the front and rear bumpers, headlights and sundry panels give the CX-5 a dose of fresh style. Rivals such as the Honda CR-V, Hyundai Tucson and Nissan Rogue offer more rear legroom and cargo volume, but the CX-5 is unmatched when it comes to combining performance and refinement in such an affordable package. Read our test team's expert rating below for a deeper analysis on what makes the CX-5 a top pick for a small crossover SUV. The Mazda CX-5 remains one of the best small SUVs around. It offers a high-quality interior, sharp handling and a competitive price. It comes up just a bit short in terms of rear passenger space, cargo capacity and fuel economy, but overall it's an outstanding vehicle in its class. The base engine provides underwhelming acceleration while moving, and overtaking on the highway requires some planning. It fares slightly better from a dead stop. The 0 to 60 miles per hour run on our test track took 8.7 seconds, which is typical for rivals with a base engine. The available turbocharged engine gets the CX-5 to 60 miles per hour in only 6.6 seconds. Handling is where the CX-5 excels. Since it's sharp and communicative, you can take corners at speeds greater than rivals without squealing tires or feeling like you're out of control. The car is unfazed by quick left to right transitions. This is the best handling small crossover. No doubt about it. The front seats are shaped well and generally comfortable. The rear bench seat is flat on the bottom, which might make long-distance driving uncomfortable for rear passengers. But the rear seatback can recline for added comfort. The CX-5's ride quality is firm but not uncomfortable. Mid-corner bumps barely faze the CX-5, and it never feels floaty. Road imperfections are dealt with immediately. Noise in the cabin is really only evident at highway speeds. Even then, you won't have to raise your voice to talk to passengers. The cabin is driver-oriented with all controls within easy reach. The CX-5 is spacious up front, and there's enough headroom for tall folks all around. Rear passengers might feel cramped by the sculpted outboard seats, which also make it difficult for an adult to sit in the middle. Rear legroom is a little tight. An elevated driving position, tall windows and narrow pillars make this an easy car to see out of. The exception is the view over your shoulder. The rear windows are a bit smaller than those of competitors but provide a decent view to limit blind spots. The backup camera's resolution is crisp. The infotainment system is easy to use overall, and the 10.25-inch display screen is bright and attractive. The available integrated navigation system is also easy to figure out. CX-5S with the head-up display can project turn instructions right onto the windshield. Mazda's voice control system is based on natural speech recognition. It's good at entering destinations, calling people and tuning to terrestrial radio stations. The usability of the CX-5's advanced driver aids is a mixed bag. The lane departure warning system emits a unique low-pitched buzzing sound that really gets your attention. But the blind spot monitor is overly sensitive, even triggering while passing vehicles that are several car lengths behind. The CX-5 has a cargo area that's a bit smaller than those in competitors, but we were able to fit 2 large suitcases without impeding rear visibility. The portal to load items is also a little smaller than the Honda CR-V's because of a higher cargo floor height and shorter max open height of the liftgate. Storage space for small items inside the cabin is abundant. Got small kids? 4 slots on the outboard seats allow access to the car seat anchors. It's easy to push past the slots, but the anchors are inset a bit. The tethers on the seat back are easy to reach even with the cargo cover in place. Push down on the plastic tab that keeps stuff concealed to access the tether.